actually very exciting for me to be here. My whole family is watching, even the secret family I have stashed away in Canada. So, bonjour, Jacques, and my twin boys, Maple and Poutine.
She tried stand-up once, and every single club had the exact same guy in the back row, and somehow she turned that into the funniest bit of the whole set. Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa, did you ever try stand-up? You're very naturally funny, but I don't know if you tried stand-up.
I tried. I don't, I did stand-up for 8 months, if even. So it's like compared to what he does, it doesn't really count. And I don't know that I was skilled at it. I didn't know you were supposed to write. No, I did like all the things you're supposed to do.
That part I believe.
I was just like, I guess I'll just have a shot and get up on stage. That's what they do, right?
Yeah. Were the audiences nice, though?
Well, I think that was kind of why I got out of it. It's a tough room. There's a lot. I mean, it's like any place you went to, it was almost like the same guy was always in each club. And I'm not kidding. As you were just placing your foot on the stage, somebody from the back of the room was always like, "Show us your boobs!" Like, they don't know what I'm trying. I'm like, I'm in a wig and crazy platform shoes. I'm like, oh, come on. So now you have to spend your first 4 minutes just trying to make that guy look like a dingbat because he yelled something. But like every club I went to, but then I got downtown. Do you know the Duplex in New York?
Sure.
That place I loved because it was like all lovely gay boys. And so they didn't want to see boobs.
They actually shout, "Don't show us your boobs."
Don't show us your boobs!
But nothing tops the first date story she told Conan, where the guy showed up with a backpack, a calculator, and absolutely zero self-awareness.
Okay.
I went on a date with someone, and we'd met at like a rap party the night before. I may have had several drinks. I thought he was wonderful. He picked me up at my apartment, and I was like, oh, I thought he didn't have any place to go. And I'm like, oh, there's a cute place down the block. We could walk there. And we get in there, and he's like, we're looking at like a happy time menu, and or like a happy hour menu, and he's like, oh boy, $6 for a chicken sandwich. $6 for a chicken sandwich. I can make a chicken sandwich in my house for like $2, like $1.75, but $6 for a sandwich. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, it's only $6, and you don't have to have the chicken sandwich. I mean, because if I make it at home, I can get the bread, I can get the chicken. And I'm like, yes, you as a standing rule, you can make cheaper food at home, but this is a bar, and somebody's got to make money, and it's only $6. And then it's like came to drinks. He's like, oh man, $6.25 for a drink. I mean, you buy tonic, you go to the store, you put some vodka in it, and I was like. And at this point, I'm just like, can I have like 6 more of whatever I'm having? This is still the high point of the date.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
No, so far I'm like, maybe.
And then he reached into his backpack.
We get back to my apartment. It's not been going well. It's just constant talk of money, even though I'm paying. We get back, and on the walk, like as we approach my building, he's like, so... And he's got a backpack. He's like, so I got this thing in my bag. And I was like, oh God, is it like a club? Are you gonna hit me? Like, what's going on? He's like, I got it from this guy at work. It's like a, it's this thing, it's in my bag, and well, it's a ring. And I was like, what? I'll just say it's not a ring for your finger. Or your...
Oh, he didn't want to propose.
Or your toes.
Oh, no.
I had never, it's my one and only offering of that after a date going terribly. I'm standing on Fairfax, which is a very busy street, and he's got it from his friend at work. It's not even new. And he's like, so...
Oh, you know what? You know how much those cost?
You know how much, I mean, if you want to get a quality. And I was just like, and then he was like, so I can show you. And I was like, I need you to keep that backpack on your pack. You are never seeing the inside of my apartment. This has gone terribly, and thanks.
Oh.
And I went up the stairs.
Wow.
And then I met Ben, and I was like, oh.
Ben really...
That was my last date.
Really?
Yeah.
The stand-up guy had no idea what was coming for him. Neither did Melissa at a fourth-grade sleepover when she made a very confident announcement about her parents.
Irish family that you come from? Irish descent?
It is.
Is it the classic Irish Catholic family where you don't talk about certain things?
Is there another kind?
I know. That's kind of the world I grew up. For example, you don't sit around in an Irish Catholic family and talk about sex. That is never mentioned.
Because it doesn't exist.
Right. We just materialize
that's what that
magically.
Virgin Mary's all about.
Yeah.
Three Catholics were like, that's not funny. I've very sweet parents, good parents, and like we didn't see racy movies. I was a little sheltered, and I remember being at a slumber party, and I want to say like fourth grade or some fifth grade kind of, and somehow something kind of about like sex came up, and I was like, yeah, that's for sure. And I had no idea. And then somehow questions, and I think everybody knew I was being pretty like strange. And I said, well, it doesn't matter. My parents don't do that anyway. They've never done it. And everyone kind of stopped, and they were like, what? What do you think it is? I was like, they just haven't done it. I know what it is. They don't do that, nor have they ever, or are they going to do it? And they kept grilling me. I was like, let's just go back to listen to Rick Springfield. And they didn't want to do that. And my theory was, and I made a big proclamation, I said, I know they've never done it, because I know for a fact my dad can't do the Chinese splits.
What?
And that's when I was like, I know. My dad can't do the Chinese splits, so they've never had sex.
Okay, can I ask you, what are the Chinese splits?
Chinese splits, like you can go right, left, and when both legs go out this way.
Yes, like gymnasts can do that.
That's like the Chinese, from watching the Olympics and stuff, we always called middle splits Chinese splits.
Right. So it's like one leg completely out, the other completely. You thought that one had to be able to do that in order to have sex?
I did not know parts moved. So I assumed both parties had to do Chinese.
Had to
like
fully
when you
extend
Had to
legs
completely
sideways.
extend their
I'm
legs?
getting red. I literally thought that you had to go like that with your legs out, and then I guess you laid down and like scooted in.
I'm
or
sure.
something. I didn't know.
Yet nothing captures her energy more than when she brought her 27-year-old cousin to Kimmel and genuinely believed the woman was dying.
You brought a cousin here with you tonight.
I did. I've got friends and a cousin, and I brought my little cousin with me who didn't know until about a week ago that the One Direction was going to be here when I was here. And we were at somewhere, we were really busy, and we had kind of a scary thing happen where I just heard, and I literally thought, my God, I've got to call my Aunt Connie. I think it's an asthma attack. I've never known of we don't really have asthma in the family. We got some bad tickers. We really do, and I thought she's very young for this, but she seems to be having medical problems. A circle formed around her. People were looking at me like, aren't you gonna do something? And I was like, I just kept going, and at one point, this is all I saw. I'm now like weirdly going around her like, it's okay, everything's gonna be okay. And I think she's going down, something terribly medically is wrong, and then I just hear, One Direction! One Direction! One Direction! And my little cousin is the 27-year-old woman sitting.
And then she won her own award and used the speech to settle every score she had been keeping, specifically with 3 of the nominees.
And all of these amazing, amazing women in this category who are so dear to me and inspire me, and I love them. I love them too. I mean, you know, have we tussled? Yeah, we've gotten into it on a couple separate, various occasions. I mean, would I call it like hand-to-hand combat? Maybe I would. You know, 3 of them. 3 of them I would put into a hand-to-hand combat category. Kendrick's too quick. She's wiry. But am I a better person for physically getting into altercations with him? You bet. You bet I am. Kristen Wiig and I were together when we found out that we were both nominated, and we just lit into each other. I mean, just right off the bat. And what you may not know about Kristen is her wingspan is incredible. I mean, she is like a beautiful, strong, aggressive orangutan with that reach and her ability. Kristen Bell and Rebel Wilson slashed my tires. And I gotta say, bravo, ladies. You got me, and you got me good. Fool me once, though. And if you do it again, Belle, I will come at you like a house on fire. So I just want to be up front. So I want to thank all the lovely ladies in this category.
Which one made you laugh?
Whether she's sharing embarrassing memories or turning award shows into comedy sketches, Melissa McCarthy somehow makes every story better. And honestly, that's why people can never get enough of her. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.